Hi guys, I'm Stephanie and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is gonna be a first impression and I'm super excited about it. So you're gonna see it in the title, but it's the Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I know that a lot of people right now on Twitter bash about this palette. And I also know that a lot of people love this palette, so I want to judge by myself if this palette is good or not. I love my first palette from Morphe x Jaclyn. So I just wanted to try the second one because my first one seriously is use. So before to jump into the video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Don't forget to follow me on my social media. And without further ado, let's jump into this. So this is the first palette. So the packaging changed a little bit since back then. But I love this palette so much. I use this palette like almost every time I do my makeup. I just love the color in it. So this is the first Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. So this morning I was super scared because I dropped the palette in my stairs, but everything is fine. I opened it just to see if like a shadow was broke or something, and no. So first of all, the packaging, like mine is the first launch of this palette, so it's more like I know, matte packaging, and this one is a little bit more glossy, so you can wipe this palette a little bit better than this one, but I don't care. So these are the shade right here. They are so beautiful. They are super bright also. So I love this palette so much. This palette will not be like a bride or a prom palette because with all the pink and everything, so you're gonna need a palette like this if you want this in your kit. So you can see the difference between these two. So I love these two because you can't, like, they complete each other, so I love that so much. I love that she put a little bit of I'm gonna just put that off. I also love that she put a little bit of a neutral shade in it, but not too much because a lot of people already had this one, and this one had a lot of neutral. So I pretty much love that she go with like a lot of fun color in it. I don't know what I want to go. It's so hard. The first impression are always so hard because you just want to use all the shade, but I can't use all the shade in this palette because it adds so much in it. I'm gonna try to use the more that I can. So first, like usual, I'm gonna prime my eyes with my Anastasia not brow primer, with my Anastasia eye primer. I'm gonna go into Dance Party, so the bright pink right here. It's more like warm pink. So I put my brush in it and it have a little bit of fallout into the pan. So for the one who don't like this, for me it doesn't bother me because I prefer to do my eyes first. So if I had some fallout to my skin, I'm just gonna like remove them with a makeup wipe. So first, this shadow is super pigmented. Whoa, okay. And I didn't need to dip double time in the shade. I pretty much do all my crease. So now I'm gonna go into Positivity. So like the coral shade. So again, it adds a little bit of kickback into the palette, but like I said, it really doesn't bother me at all. So I'm just gonna put that, and I'm gonna take a brush like this is a Morphe M441 and be sure that the two shades are pretty much blend together. And now for blending this positivity into my brows, I'm gonna go into the yellow. So this is no joke. I love that the name are already on the palette because I hate when I had to go like behind the palette, or like mine I print the name, so I hate that. Okay, this yellow is pigmented. I'm gonna go into OLO, so the shade right here, and I'm gonna dip into Crazy, so the next shade. Well, this one have a little bit more kickback than the others, so I don't know if you can see. Oh, this shade is beautiful. I'm just gonna take my brush to blend all of this. They are blending so like well, and I love that you can also see, you can also see all the shade that I apply on my lids, and I apply quite a bit, so yeah. So now I'm gonna cut my crease. It's been a long time since I didn't cut my crease. I'm gonna take my Anastasia, and I love to do this technique because my eyes are hooded, so yeah. Okay, so I do a half cut crease. What I'm gonna do, I want to go into this gold right here. So this is Thalia. I don't know if I need to wet my brush, yes. So I'm gonna take my Morphe setting spray and just wet a little bit my brush and go again into the shade Thalia. So I think this is one of the shade that she said that it was a new finish. So just so hard to go into the eyes with fingers. So now I'm gonna go into this one, Power. I'm just gonna mix the gold one with this one. I'm just gonna take the gold shade and just gonna line this up, and I'm gonna put a little bit of my voice a moment over the red shade because it's a little bit too red right now for my taste, so I just want to change a little bit the shade of it, the color. I'm gonna go into Lollipoma, and I'm gonna add a little bit of definition. I'm gonna add some Stay True, so the mauvish shade right here. I'm gonna add a little bit of My Man, so the bright orange shade. Like, I just want to try more shade I can, so. And I'm gonna go into Crazy, so the darkest shade that I used before. So it's crazy, they all blend so easily, and like even if I put a lot of shade, I can see almost all of them. I'm gonna clean this up, do the rest of my face, and I will be right back for my under eyes. And I think my under eyes I'm gonna go super cool tone because this is pretty much warm. So I finished my face. The only stuff that I need to do is my lips, obviously, my highlights and my under eyes, and for sure my lash. So I'm gonna do my under eyes. So I have my son with me, so I think I'm gonna go into the more purple shade, like the cool tone purple shade. So I'm just gonna take a flat brush and go into my journey. So it have a little bit of glitter in it, but I think it's gonna be okay. I'm just gonna tight line this shade on my waterline. So now I'm gonna go into with a pencil brush, and I'm going to Stay True. And And now with a more fluffy brush, I'm just gonna go into Therapy Sesh, so like the lilac shade, and I'm just gonna use the other side of the brush, and I'm gonna go into here. So this is Flaw and Odd, and just put that. This shade is so beautiful. It's like a coppered kind of shade. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. It's like neutral but with a twist. So this could be super beautiful with a simple look, because it adds a little bit of a something something, I would say. So now for my inner corner, I'm gonna go in with I'm Lit. And this shade is so cool because it pretty much had a super pinkish purple hint in it. I don't know if you can see. It's not like white like you can think in this palette. So the shade with the glitterish finish, I would say it's gonna be more beautiful with glitter glue under. I need to try this next time because the pigmentation is there. Like the yellow shade, I had to pack a lot, but I didn't put a glitter glue under, because even if you wet your brush, the glitter is hard to pick on the brush. And I'm gonna go into I'm Lit. So I'm gonna finish the rest of my face, so mascara, falsies and lips, and I will be right back for my final review on this palette. So I just finished my makeup look, so I love how it came out, and I love that I use a bold lip for this look, because first I was going, thank you, first I was going for a nude, but I was like, yeah, I already do like a lot of pink looks lately, so I need to jazz it up a little bit and not using a nude, because I always use a nude. So my final thoughts on this palette is I freaking love it. Like, I don't have any problems with it. Only the glitter are a little bit more harder to use, so just keep that in mind. But if you are a little bit more patient and work a little bit more, they are worth the hype, because I love them on the eyes. Like, all you can see is the yellow one right now on my eyes. Also, I didn't use all the shades, so maybe in my next tutorial I'm gonna use a little bit more the red shade, because I had a look on my mind, so I really want to use the red shade. Sorry, I just need to keep an eye on my son, because right now he play in my makeup and I don't want him to mess everything in. So yeah. Also, I didn't use the more natural shade, because I know if she used the same formula as her other palette, they are gonna be like A1, because her other palette go so well. So yeah, I pretty much love all the shade that I have on my eyes, and I put like a lot of shade. So if you want a bold palette, oh no. So if you want a bold palette like this one, I really recommend you to use it. And if you want to try a little bit more bold shade like this, and you're more on the budget, just go with one of them, because yeah, it's not super expensive. In Canada it's $50, but you had so much shade in it. I don't have anything else to say besides I love you guys, and I will see you soon. Bye.